when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Hi guys, welcome back to Tobago Updates Television. Yes, it's Friday, and you know what that means. We enter the sporting segment here today. I want to thank each and everyone for staying tuned to Tobago's best station. Yes, in fact, the national station that everyone will want to get all the details coming out of Tobago. Thank you guys so much for your support since our inception. This morning, we have Browne, Coach Browne, and of course, we're going to talk about karate in schools. But first up, let me welcome Sir Browne to, of course, our studios here to talk about cricket, not cricket, football. We're talking football today. Yes, we're talking football.
Talking all of them, man.
But, you know, before we get into the discussion about Jaric Titans and, of course, their trip to the UK, Manchester Cup, Joshua James, I had to ask about Joshua James, and I mean, how are you feeling seeing his, his returns with the West Indies emerging players team in the West Indies Cricket Board 4-Day Championships?
Proud.
Of course,
you you mentioned Jaric Titans, and Joshua is a direct product of Jaric Titans. We do only focus on football. We are an all-round academy. We have the cricket arm of it, and Joshua is a product of the academy. And it's good, not only for me, but for guys who would have grown with him and people, parents in the club and, other members of the club. It's a proud moment for all of Tobago.
Yeah.
All right. 2023 was a tough year for him in terms of injury. He was batting, he was doing well with the bat, but he couldn't bowl. But now that he's back to fitness and bowling well, taking wickets, disturbing batsmen, it's a good feeling. You could actually see that he's moving forward. And, we're excited to see how far he would go. But it comes down to him at the end of the day. I would tell him that all the time. I could want anything. The whole of Tobago could want for him, but he has to know in his heart, this is what I want, and he has to pursue it.
Yeah, and just judging from the games I've seen for this season, his bowling and his body language. I'm not too sure what would have actually been I'm not sure if probably your conversations with him and the people around him would have told him that, hey, Joshua, hey, the door is right there when it comes to the West Indies senior team. See how best they can put your foot forward this season. And already, I think what I checked, about 8 wickets here have gotten so far. Right? I saw in the first spell against Ghana here, we got 4 wickets.
Yes.
And that second wicket was a thing of beauty.
Oh, Lord.
A good lifting delivery.
Yeah.
And he got
the only thing better than that is a ball.
And he got some good batsmen out. And I mean, someone who involved in cricket here in Tobago from the administrative side of things, I'm really happy to see how he has been doing thus far in the 4-Day championship. And I wish him all the best.
Yes.
And hopefully, at the end of the season, we can have another West Indian coming out of Tobago. Yes,
indeed.
In that sense. Of course, Browne, we are here this morning to talk about Jaric Titans and their upcoming trip to the UK.
Yes.
Where you guys are going to be participating in the Manchester Cup.
Yes.
I mean, tell me how plans are coming along for that trip.
All right. Plans are afoot. We have some ladies. We have an executive that works extremely hard. Miss Tracy Caldera, Miss Susie McLeod Thomas. She's the president of the club. And, Kiva and Ruthie. And we have different, outside of the executive. Ladies, a lot of ladies. Marcus, what is that? Marcus, I don't want to leave you out.
Is that Marcus?
All right, but he's there. And they are working feverishly though. They are making money out of stone. We are raising funds left, right, and center. We actually have a fundraiser. We're on a breakfast fundraiser going on right now at the Garden Side car park. So viewers, if you didn't have breakfast in the morning, even if you had breakfast already, eat something else. Go and support. Even if you don't want to eat, just go and carry the money. We need the money. We need the funds. All right. So they have been working hard. We have had a few fundraisers. All right. We have written some letters to the ministry and different arms of the government that have funds available for things like this. So we are waiting word or confirmation as to if we're gonna go, if we're gonna get you. But I think we will.
What course are we looking at in terms of, if you can give me an estimate, and tell me about the contingent as well? How many persons are going to be going along on this trip, and how much does it cost to do something like what you guys are doing here?
All right. So initially, the contingent was supposed to be 80.
80 persons.
80 persons.
So how many players and I guess parents and coaches?
Initially.
Right.
That number has gone to 138.
So the word got around.
Yes.
And are these members of Jaric Titans or supporters
All
outside?
Right. So we it's a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
All right, because what we want is to try and expose as much people from the island as we. So yes, we go under the banner of Jaric Titans.
Yes.
But we are carrying 4 teams: U16, U14, U11s, U9s. U16s, we have collaborated with the TD, the Tobago development player. We start with them
some time ago on the program.
Right. So we have joined forces with them. So there are some boys that would come from them.
Oh, good.
Those boys from that development program comes from a few from Ball Blasters, a few from Brother Rise, a few from maybe TJ coaching school. So we have guys that's spread abroad the island, spread across the island, right? Our U14s and other age groups, we have joined with Brother Rise coaching school, right? That is Ryan Stewart up Signal Hill.
Yeah.
So we have not closed the door on any particular club or any particular player.
Chances, so persons who will probably listen to this for the first time can still come and say, hey, I have 14,000 I can come?
I would have to send that number for somebody. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth because a lot of people have been trying to get in. But there has to be a cutoff at some point because the teams have to be prepared.
Yes.
And of course registrations and stuff like that. All right, but as to if we want to include people still, I really don't know. All right, a number would be posted. There are numbers. People who know me, they could contact me, text me, send me a message, and I will get the information and see if I could get it out to them. When the money, this is definitely going to be a $2 million trip.
Wow.
So
this is accommodation,
airfare, ground transport, registration. Yes, yes. Per individual. Initially, we started at $20,000
per individual.
Per individual. All right, and we had to do that and come down. We thought it was best that we do that and come down, as opposed to you ask people to pay $5,000, and next week you go and say you had to pay 7, and then after that, no, it gone up to 10. Wow. That doesn't settle well.
So you started at 20.
We started at 20, and I think when we moved down to maybe about 14.
Right.
We had a huge influx of people.
That's manageable for some persons.
For some people.
And I'm guessing each parent or each household may be raising their own funds as well outside of the club.
Of course.
Raising the funds.
Yes, we have seen some people, going about raising their own funds. They are family members. They have their little plum and pillory. And Marcus, believe me when I tell you.
One wonderful basket. One wonderful basket. I know.
It might seem insignificant.
I've actually seen you guys since Woodford the last year.
That's right.
I've seen you guys around in cricket.
That's right.
Selling soccer bag.
That's right.
Tandigan, Tracy.
That's right.
And they're on soccer bag anyway. Wow.
Yeah. So,
but so planning for this tournament would have started since what?
Last year.
Yeah,
we got the invitation. Yeah. And we had a look at it. We sat on it and we decided we could give it a go.
Yeah.
It's not the first time we have been as a club.
Yeah.
As with the name Titans, we are going there. But we have had guys played in that tournament before. Right. Joshua James, Jerry Bluey, those guys. They said Joshua James played there twice.
Yeah.
And that tournament with Sinclair Coaching School. Yeah. So when they used to go, they used to do the same thing for us. Open the door, and we used to join forces, and we went.
Yeah. But why the Manchester Cup? I mean, I can understand why Manchester United.
I wanted to be the Man City Cup. I wanted to be the Man City Cup, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. But it's going to be in Manchester, obviously, right?
Yes.
Right, and that's where you guys are going to be based, in Manchester.
Yes.
And how long is the trip going to be?
All right, so we leave on the 25th of March,
right,
and tentatively return on the 9th. Right, we're still trying to iron out.
That's April, March.
Yeah. We have an option of returning the 2nd, but it's a little bit close because the tournament, I think, is the 1st or just about. We need time to. We don't want to go quite there and just go play football and come back.
Yeah.
You want to see the place and stuff like that. It's gonna maybe some kind of additional cost, but hopefully not to the parent. Right, so we tentatively will return on the 9th. Yeah.
So that my goodness, and are you gonna have one of those excursions to go and see like a Manchester United play?
Yes, definitely. We I think Manchester is playing. No. Arsenal is playing someone. We're gonna see a game.
You're gonna see a game.
A Premiership game
in Manchester,
in that area. But I don't think it's Man United or Man City.
I'm sorry for the guys, but
I'm
really good to see Manchester United play now. But they can see Man City play. They can see Man City play for now. Next time,
it's not Man City. It's Arsenal and somebody. one of the executive members said that she's going to wear her Man United jersey.
Oh my gosh. Make sure she get protection.
That's right. I told them that. I said, this is not Tobago.
This is not
right.
It's a religion, you know.
That's right.
No, but Browne, this should be a really nice experience for the youngsters. I'm sure that many of them are going abroad for the very first time.
Correct.
And what's the mood like in the camp? I mean, they're excited.
Definitely excitement. Definite excitement. And the word is getting around. And there are people up to yesterday. They have to get on this trip. They have to pull some strings for me. I don't know how you're doing it, but I have to get on. You know, because of course your classmate, your mate's going to be talking, and you're sitting in class and you're hearing them talking, and it's building and it's building. That's you know, really but good. Marcus, $2 million is not it sounds a lot of money, but in terms of
community build and all.
That's right, and getting somebody an opportunity of a lifetime. It's something that you can invest in. It's something that we can invest in. And part of development is exposure.
Good.
If we hear training all the time, I know we have gone to Germany and to Barbados, and it's part of the fabric of our club that we try and expose people.
Yes.
And the sooner you do it, it makes it easier for when they move along in life.
Fantastic.
You know, those nerves and those jitters you know, and some the big stage kind of fear. You know, you want to get that out of them as early as possible.
To play in a different environment as well.
Different environment, meet people. So one of the things I'm really, really hoping to do is nail down a return for a couple of those teams.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah,
if we can nail that down. Yes. How we're going to work it out, the logistics of it, the finances of it. But if we can nail down a couple of these teams return to Tobago, that would be excellent.
That'd be fantastic. And of course, I can't let you go without actually, I mean, if you can highlight some of the persons that have been what have supported thus far in terms of sponsors, right? That'll be good as well if you can.
Double B Enterprise, they have been with us from inception, and family, Patricia's Bakery, you know, all Jetmadi products. That is the partner that they fall under.
Okay.
All right. It have some small businesses, people with their personal businesses that would. I don't think I should.
Understand.
Directly ask us. We want to do it, but we don't want anybody.
Because the reason why I wanted to highlight it because of the importance of corporate not just THE or the ministry, but even get the community to support. That's really good. But I can understand.
But the community has to understand. Even though this is a $1 million trip, we're not asking for $1 million.
Yes,
anything that you can give, anything that you can give would be received, well received. You know, so
Well, Wangi, I want to wish you guys all the best. Of course, a safe trip. Firstly, a successful trip as well.
Yes.
You are going to one of the better places in England, in Manchester. I really hope you guys can. I mean, take a look at time. If even the car going past by Manchester United Stadium, it's an experience as well.
Bring something.
You know. You know, and of course to Tracy and the organizing committee, all the ladies, and not forgetting Marcus Woods. Yes?
That's right.
And guys, they are currently at the Gardenside Street car park with breakfast. So if you're interested in getting something to eat this morning, can go across there and support them as well. And if you're not interested in getting something to eat, still go and support.
That's right.
Right? And I'm really happy to see you're not just sitting down and going what do you call it?
Hand in hand.
You know what they just start begging without even trying to support yourself as well. So good luck on that trip, Browne. And of course, I've supported by buying 2 tickets. I'm gonna get my breakfast there.
Thank you very much.
I've supported in many other ways. And of course, Tobago Updates and Tobago Sports Live, we're here to support as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Yes.
Guys, we've been chatting there with Browne, founder of Jaric Titans, talking about the Manchester Cup. We're gonna take a short break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking talking about karate in schools. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Don't forget to share the live. All right.